Homo sapiens began in Africa, and while some of the Africans in the northern regions north of the Sahara may have intermixed with Europeans and those in the Middle East over time, beneath the Sahara Desert such mixing was minimal. And so I think that close to 100% of my DNA has been inherited from those early Homo sapiens who evolved in Africa and who spread throughout Africa.
I am European, and although the vast majority of my DNA has been inherited from those ancestral Homo sapiens who evolved in Africa and who spread from Africa, it seems there must have been some interbreeding between these African migrants and the Neanderthals who were living in the Middle East and Europe. Maybe there were multiple periods of interbreeding. In any case, about 1 or 2% of my DNA seems to have been inherited from these Neanderthals and contains sequences which typical Africans lack.
Asia is a huge continent and contains many diverse peoples. I have most of my DNA which has been inherited from those Homo sapiens who migrated out of Africa. But there were Neanderthals and other populations such as Denisovans and perhaps others who were living in Asia when these African migrants reached them. And apparently there was some interbreeding, so that 1 or 2% of my DNA may be inherited from Neanderthals. Some studies suggest this is more than in the average European. Some studies suggest less, so there is some disagreement here. And then some of my DNA may also have been inherited from these Denisovans. And so apparently there were multiple interbreeding incidents which led to the modern genomes found in Asia. The Asian populations, which migrated to the southeast and became adept at traveling over bodies of water, founded the populations today found in Australia, the Aboriginal population, New Guinea, and Melanesia. Interestingly, these populations contain a significant portion of their DNA, perhaps 5% or more, which is inherited from those Denisovans. And so apparently there was even more interbreeding with Denisovan ancestors in the ancestors of modern Melanesians than in typical Asian populations alive today.